Welcome back to Instables, everyone. Again, now as we sit on a hammer candle after an inverted hammer coming in yesterday, showing that we were reversing in momentum from bears now into bulls. Will we possibly continue leading into CPI on Wednesday? I'm going to go over exactly what we're looking for from here. Hit the like button if you enjoy, subscribe if you are new to the channel. Let's jump right into this one. So jumping into the SPY with you guys here again, looking at their daily candle structure, surely we do have bulls that are now stepping in with our 8-day, now curling up again. We were looking for this going into today as we were curling down. We were looking for a possible curl up. Now we have our hammer candle, and we can assume that we are cautious to the downside again, leading into CPI that very much can reverse. Bears can completely come in if we were to have a very large CPI. However, what we are looking for from here is a possible hold on our 8-day moving average after CPI. So again, going into tomorrow, we have our resistance at 449, again, our 0.786 fib. And then we have our next resistance here at 453 that we will be looking at going into CPI, in my opinion, going into tomorrow. As we lead into CPI on Wednesday, I do expect consolidation, possibly looking for that possible continuation higher, or possibly looking for that possible rejection on lower highs here that we would be getting. So again, this would be the next move that I'll be looking for, is to see if we can continue on past 449 going into tomorrow, and that would be that anticipation on a continuation on decreases in CPI, in my opinion, as we have been getting decreases in CPI for the last, as many CPIs as I can remember at this point. We've been getting decreases in CPI since we've been all the way up to, what, 9.1? We've been completely decreasing. So again, bulls definitely stepping in here, looking for that possible continuation into tomorrow. Now looking at our MACD again, what we wanted to see here is an increase in buy pressure. We wanted our 12 to start to curl back up. It's exactly what's happening here, guys. And we have our 8-day curling up. We have our hammer candle. The only thing holding us back at this point is CPI on Wednesday. Will we get an increase in inflation, and will we hold our 8-day after CPI? That will be the watch. Now looking at our weekly candle structure, as we open this week's candle, we still continue to respect our 8 weekly moving average. Again, we mentioned that we could possibly bounce and continue on higher because our 8 weekly moving average was curling up. We were looking for that to happen on the daily chart, now happening. And so we are having a wick to the downside. We're going to see exactly what CPI brings. In my opinion, if CPI is higher than expected, then we can possibly drop down below 445 and assume that we would be testing 443 our 0.5 fib, and from there testing our 440 level at our 0.382 fib. So that is what we're watching out for from here. If we happen to drop down below our 8 weekly moving average, we can possibly have a gap down. If, again, CPI is higher than expected, we don't hold our 8-day moving average, and then we possibly drop down below our 8 weekly moving average short term. But in my opinion, that would be possibly a follow through on a wick to the downside. And if that wick did happen, then we would be looking for that continuation higher. Again, we're simply looking for this candle to possibly close bullish here. Again, a possible inside bar open and close with that continuation on above our 449 level is our intraday watch, and what we're looking for swing term as we're leading into CPI on Wednesday. Now looking at our weekly MACD, what we want to consider as a possible continuation on lower is that we do have an increase in sell pressure that is taking place here. We want to see a decrease in sell pressure for that possible continuation on higher here. Currently, we are cautious, very much setting up for either a large move down or higher with CPI on Wednesday, in my opinion. This is the watch. So going into tomorrow, we are cautious. We have resistance as we are sitting more bullish than bearish, back above our 8-day, sitting at major resistance, possibly continuing on past 449. However, with resistance leading into CPI at 453, we are cautious. Not much room to run to the upside, in my opinion, but very much looking for possible setups above 449 will be the watch from here. Now, again, with that said, if you are a day trader, if you're looking for pre-market news before market open, major volatile movers at very key levels that you want to be watching, go to instables.com in the description below. And for only $15 a month, you will never miss a breakout alert throughout the day again. And again, all of you Instables, I appreciate every one of you guys for supporting the channel every single day. We will continue to go at it, stay blessed, and continue to take what the market gives us as we have been. And again, if you guys do like this video, it does help the channel grow, and I do appreciate it very much. And again, God bless you all. I'll see you guys in pre-market.